Billy joins us now. I love you. It's great to see you.
I love you too. So great to be with you and to be on your show. It's such an honor.
So this is great when you get to do something that is part of the craft, but also part of your conscience. What did you learn about the balance that was just depicted in that scene between homeless as people to help versus homeless as a hindrance, an eyesore?
Well, it's a long answer, but essentially...
The only kind you give, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I tell those stories, you know. Yeah, no, listen, we don't have a homeless problem. We have a mental health crisis in this country. I think we should reframe it like that. It's been compounded and exacerbated by COVID-19 and by the fentanyl crisis. It's a totally new ballgame. We've been having the same argument and the same discussion for decades now. We're going to end homelessness within a decade. We've been saying that for 5 decades now. The takeaways from doing this is that we have a mental health crisis. The numbers are much bigger. There's 1.6 million children homeless. Is it their fault? No. PTSD vets, is it their problem? Is it their fault? No. People aging out of foster care, is it their fault? No. People victims of domestic violence, it's not their fault. Even with the addiction component, even with the drug component, these people don't have access to health care. They can't see an internist, a psychologist, a psychiatrist. They can't get medication for anxiety, depression, bipolar, schizophrenia. So they're medicating on the street with fentanyl and with alcohol. And the drug component is 90% a mental health crisis.
What is it like for you to play a character that doesn't own the values that you have as a person when it comes to the issue?
Well, it's always a lot of fun to have to stretch like that. And of course, I love action, I love drama, I love comedy, I love all of that. But to do a drama that's rooted in social justice or such an important social cause, and to be one of the bad guys and one of the villains, he gets a taste of his own medicine. He's trying to evict these people from a homeless encampment because he wants to develop it for commercial real estate purposes. And everybody needs to know that one of the mantras of this film is that, you know, anybody can become homeless. And my character...
People say no. Yeah. I work for a living. I take care of my responsibilities. These are people who have failed themselves.
Listen, Christopher, I had a major health event last June. My son, as you know, had a major health event when he was 16 years old. After insurance, I got hit with a 6-figure bill after insurance. How many Americans that are living check to check, that are trying to pay the rent, they're choosing between food, not a mortgage, food, rent, they're trying to put sneakers on their kids' feet, they get hit with a $75,000 medical bill? You're, you know, one firing or one massive healthcare bill away from... You go from home, you get evicted, you're living in your friend's basement, you're on the couch, then you're in your car living in an alleyway. Anybody can become homeless, anybody.
My father used to say that this issue has America failing the Jesus test, that how you take care of not necessarily the least among you, but the neediest among you, and that this number only keeps growing because we are losing touch with taking care of people.
Well, part of that that's most definitely true, and I miss your dad so much, but that is definitely true. But the COVID pandemic compounded this, and fentanyl has turned it into an entirely new ballgame. What's interesting about it is that we have the compassion component now talking to, that sounds awful expensive, how are we going to pay for that? And your audience has to remember that every time there's a 911 call for a homeless event, a health crisis, or a fentanyl event, which there are thousands and thousands every day, sheriff, police, firemen, paramedics, nonprofits, they all respond, costs money. Emergency room costs money. They get admitted to the hospital, costs money. They go into the justice system, judges, courts, lawyers, they get incarcerated, costs money. Department of Commerce, Department of Tourism, Small Business Administration, you know, property values dropping. So we need to have this is going to sound a little scary, but we need 360 wraparound care. We need mental health care. We need addiction treatment. We need job training. We need job placement.
Winds up costing less.
And it winds up, that's what you need to know, is that it winds up it's costing you more now to not do enough.
Yeah, look at San Francisco.
And you have everybody's attention now because it's costing everybody.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.